as a speech competitor, you always have to be coming like it's your first time delivering that speech. So it taught me to keep the material fresh, to spice it up occasionally, just to keep people on their toes. Oh, my relationship was much stronger. I was more content. And then I encountered another relationship expert, Mark Hayes. He said, "Steve, weekend getaways, yeah, they're okay. But to really have a good relationship, you need to be with TM for the whole week." I looked at Mark, surprised. This was possible? Oh, he told me that the club executive is a role that will allow you to keep involved with Toastmasters, not just on Monday nights, but Tuesdays, Wednesdays, even the weekends. I said, "Sign me up." I became Vice President of Public Relations. Why, you may ask? Because that role had a lot of social media aspect to it, and I was trying to transition out of where I was working into a learning and development role. I didn't have access to social media accounts, so I took over the club's Facebook and Twitter account. And I learned Hootsuite, how to time your posts so they get the most eyeballs to them, how to engage your audience. Now, unfortunately, I learned another painful lesson. It seems I was a little bit too enthusiastic. And so I was bombarding the membership with posts and videos and blogs. And so they gently pulled me aside and they said very calmly, "Stop with the posts!" I realized I'd made a mistake. I had given everybody social media fatigue. But what I was glad for, I wasn't called to my boss's office and told that message. I wasn't having to deal with an angry customer on the phone wondering why they kept getting all these posts. It was here in this nurturing environment that I learned that lesson. And I could now take those learnings and apply it to my professional life. So it was a win as far as I was concerned. Things were great. I was seeing TM on a regular basis throughout the week. I had my special Monday nights where it was just her and I. I was on one of those weekend getaways when I encountered our third relationship expert, Kathy Herschel. Now, this question may shock some of you in the room. Kathy asked me if I would be interested in seeing other clubs. I was shocked. But Kathy assured me that going to those other clubs would make me appreciate Port Credit even more. And that I would be meeting new people, learning new things, sharing knowledge. I asked her how many clubs, and she said 3. I jumped in, full bore, because I was going to learn how to have a relationship with 3 clubs. Now, the reason this particular assignment excited me was because as a store manager, the next logical career progression for somebody in that role would be district manager, where you're managing a number of units. And the area director role fulfilled that. I could see if I could manage multiple units, if I could be the leader for a number of clubs. So now when I apply to district manager roles, I may not have work experience that I can talk about, but I can certainly highlight what I learned as an area director for Toastmasters. For the skills there, transfer to the workplace again. Oh, what a great relationship I've had with Toastmasters over 6 years. It's taught me so much. So, where are you in your relationship? Are you just seeing Toastmasters one night a week? Maybe you want to broaden your horizons and try a club executive role. Are you looking to get out there in the world? Try those weekend getaways. This year we're going to beautiful, romantic Mississauga. And it'll be glorious. And if you really want to get enriched, consider seeing other clubs as an area director. My 6 years have been fulfilling, happy. I've learned things I never thought I would learn. I've experienced things that were just a figment of my imagination. So I'd like you all to stand. Raise your glass. Let us all cheers to 6 years.
Cheers to 6 years.
Madame Toastmaster.